Are we live? I think we're live. Yay. Cool. Hey, okay, right, so we've got some tunes on. We've got the camera on. We've got things to paint. I've got hands. Hands. Yeah, okay. I don't know, I always presume that people would think that from watching me play computer games that I don't actually have any hands. So we'll see if anyone actually turns up. And if no one turns up, I'll just get painting anyway. What the hell? Audio streams content. Yo, man. It's a little bit hot in my room, actually. And also... yeah, they're so white, I know. Well, I'm an Englishman. An Englishman. Right, let me just open the window a little bit. Ugh, super hot. No, the heater's not on. Huh, weird. Right. I have some equipment. Most important element of this this thing. So I'm a little cramped at the moment. A little cramped at my desk. I haven't quite got this. Whoa! Kick my camera. I haven't quite got my setup sort of sorted out yet. Really, I'm on my computer desk and things, and it's all a little bit. It's all a bit of a mess, really. So yeah, because like my keyboard. You can see my keyboard. It's over there. There you go. That's what you see when I just smash my face against the keyboard. So tonight I'm going to be painting. This is where we've got to deal with focusing issues. I've got my camera so I can refocus it if I need to. Right. See, Mama said there'd be days like this. It's working fine in post. There we go. So you can actually see it now. Yeah, they are pretty small. I don't have anything to really compare them with. I would say I've got no money. I haven't got a ruler either, but they're pretty small. They're about. That's my finger now, so that's my hand. But I've got a bit big of a hand. But anyway, so so the plan tonight is I'm gonna see if because I've got like a bunch. I've got more than one. I've got more than one because that would be a bit mad if I didn't have more than one. So I've got like a number. So I was going to start painting a Skaven team. So I've got like 13. I think that's a very appropriate number when it comes to the Skaven. So I'm going to go through the whole process. The whole process from start to finish. I've got my big professional brush for doing all the very skilled detailed work that I like to do. Yeah. Oh, lucky. So I guess if there's any questions about it, it's a bit different to what I normally do. No, I almost drank my fucking paint water. You do not want to be drinking out of this cup. Don't want to drink out of the paint water cup. It's very disgusting. Yeah, they are Blood Bowl ones. But they're really old Blood Bowl models. I think they're about 30 years old. And I had them since I was like a wee barn, and yeah, and they were just sitting around my mum and dad's house. And about 6 years ago, when I started painting again, like my mum brought them round and said, "Here you go, son. Here are some models to paint." And it's been 6 years and I haven't painted them, so I thought, what a better reason to do it. So there's a whole bunch of them, but I don't want to put them on the table because like. You'll see that the camera will go weird and won't focus, and I don't really understand how to make it work yet. I only got the camera like a couple of days ago, so I think without further yabbing about it, I will. If there's any questions you have to ask about painting or anything, but I'm going to go through the whole process. So I'm going to start. I mean, to start with, this is not very exciting. I use a tile. So what we'll do, we'll shake the paint. Got to shake your paint. I do this for every paint. So I shake the paint and then I put the paint on the palette. So there we go. We're going to start with this paint called Rhinox Hide, which is kind of like a brown Rhinox Hide. And we're going to paint some of the models this colour. I'm not sure because there's like what 13 of them. I guess we'll do like about 4 of them in Rhinox Hide. Obviously, Rhinox Hide is just the start colour, so this is to be the base layer. So, right, let's get going. Look at that. It already looks wrong, doesn't it? My wife said to me, make sure you wash your hands. Right, so with a bit of luck, I've just got to get my hand in the right position. Yo, Frostbite. Yeah, so let's go. You can always watch this in the start. Obviously, you know, when you're painting models, the goal is to sort of like be as accurate as possible. These don't come obviously painted in black. I undercoat things in I use a Vallejo black primer. And actually it's not a black primer, it's a Panzer grey primer that Zug was talking about like ages ago, if you were paying any attention to the sort of nonsense we talk about on the stream. So so basically we just paint his limbs and his face and that's kind of it, and then we put him aside and we get another one out. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the notifications. If the video quality is crap or there's any issues or any suggestions, because like I say, I've set this up in about not to yeah, it's just finding the right place to paint in. I kind of don't know the sweet spot. It's not the sweet spot, is it? Give me a sec. I'm just fiddling around with my bloody focus, stupid camera. Try not to get it covered in paint either. No. Don't take a picture, you silly thing. Let's see how that goes. Right. Don't pull the HDMI cable out of it. It's even worse. Well, if you're not blind, you will go blind by the end of the stream. Or just like crunch your eyes up a bit. There we go. Yeah, man. Thanks for showing up. Yeah, Zug is actually not feeling very well today. Apparently he has succumbed to some sort of bacterial infection in the tank. So, he's basically being cleaned out at the moment. A sad time for him. He's basically out on the worktop. Kind of sucks. I think that's a shoulder pad there. It's a bit hard to tell. Oh no, it's not. It's just more fur. The reason I paint them black as well, to start with, is because obviously if there's any like nooks and crannies, if you paint them in white, then the nooks and crannies, you don't fill them with paint, then basically you get like nooks and crannies full of paint or white paint, and it looks really crap. So yeah. It's like I say, it's not optimal, but I think that's sort of like part of the fun, really. Learning this. And like I say, it's yeah, we'll do this guy this colour. No, actually, this guy, he's all hench. I'm gonna do him like grey guy. Right. It's a bit tricky to get like a decent paint setup. I don't really know the best way to do it, because if you Google it, no one really like talks about how they set up their paint setups. They Say I spent £50 million on it. I didn't spend £50 million on it. Skaven. Skaven! How do you not recognise Skaven? Look. Man flesh. It's where you find out that like you've not been paying any attention to any of the Vermintide 2 videos. I can't blame you. Right. Right, there you go. How are we doing? Right, and the final one. These are Blood Bowl players. So they are a bit weird. You'd be forgiven for thinking that they were something strange because they haven't got any weapons particularly. So. I'm quite a fast painter. This bit you don't have to be that accurate. So. Also, hopefully, this is royalty-free music. So it's chill out track. So I think it would be suitably chilled. Yeah. I mean, I've got more light. Does that make it better? I think it does, doesn't it? Maybe that'll help the camera focus. Yeah, maybe. I hadn't thought of it in that way.
Look, you and me on the Charles River.
Ooh.
Not right now, Glenn.
Right.
I've never felt that before.
Right. Okay, so that's the first 4 done. So we'll just get on and do the rest of the skin on the others then, because basically the idea is I'll get another one. So the idea is I always paint like the lowest areas first, and then I sort of like paint out as I go. So the next area I'll probably paint after this is going to be probably the ears and stuff, because the ears are a slightly different colour. That's better, isn't it? Yeah, a bit more light. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I've done this before. I haven't ever done this before. Yeah, this is a Panasonic's GX80. So it's pretty cool. So what was this guy? So Henge guy was going to do Henge guy, and then we'll do this guy, and we'll pick a couple more guys to do in grey. Maybe that guy and that guy. You see, the thing about it is you've got to use, like, because we're painting fur, you know, you've just got to pick like random. I hate picking random. So the next colour will be the Mechanicus Standard Grey. I like it. I've used a lot of that. It's almost like I've just painted 2,000 tiny guys in Mechanicus Grey. Hold on. See, look, this is the benefit of me actually having real things. Where are you little bastards? It's almost like I painted all of these guys grey. That's only half of them. That's the American Civil War Army I'm painting. Right. Right, so just giving my brush a clean in water, which I've got over there, the disgusting paint water. Alright. Same again, a bit of grey. Tell you what happened to me today. Because it's all about getting these tiles, because normally I have disgusting tiles that I've been using for like years to paint with, so they're covered in paint. I thought, oh, you know what, as I'm doing something like on video, I might as well try and get something slightly better. So I went out to my shed and I got these things out, and then when I tried to get in, my back door, the key got stuck in the lock. So now I'm waiting for now we've got to deal with a fucking back door with issues. It's a oh shit, paint on the camera. We've got back door issues. It sounds a bit wrong, doesn't it? But problems are very real for me. So we've had to call the door people. But one good thing is you do have shiny white things. White things? That guy wearing a hat, and don't look at the mould line there. Do not look at the mould line. I thought I'd taken all the mould lines off. Zug's much better at that than me. I'm super lazy when it comes to doing mould lines. I'll take off most of the mould lines. But... okay, alright, here we go. First grey down. The old Django. Yeah, sadly, it's a classic case of why do I do it to myself? And the answer is I don't really know. The only thing I would say is that once you've got them done, they look really, really cool. In a big pile, so you get 2,000 little bastards and you sit them together and they look really cool. Right. You don't have to be that precise at this point. So, just do some grey in the eyes, in the eye holes. Right. Has he got a fairy hand? I don't think so. Alright. Yeah, it's a slight insanity thing. Like I say, it's literally something I started painting models after I did this thing at work, and I literally stared at a spreadsheet for fucking hell, 2 months, something like that. 2 months. Every day I went in and all I did was look at a spreadsheet, and literally after doing that for 2 months, I was like, you know what, I need a hobby, because all I do is play computer games, stare at this fucking spreadsheet, and drink beer. Whilst that sounds like a fairly satisfying life, a quiet life of contemplation, I needed to do something slightly creative. This is before I did YouTube and all that crap, so yeah. Right. Literally try to work out the best place to put my hand. Hold on, let me just move the camera a little tiny bit. That's messed everything up, hasn't it? Literally messed it all up. It's all gone to shit. There we go. Right. Oh God. Also, I don't use a wet palette. I really should. If I'm going to spend time talking, then I should probably get a wet palette just so I can yab more. Yeah, don't worry about this. There's paint just going everywhere. I'll just move it around a bit. The key clue to painting and being chill with painting is to never panic, because you can't fuck up too bad. Not too bad anyway. Isometric pipe plans. Man. Oh man, that sounds mad. Crocheting, oh god, crocheting. I can talk. I've got the words. I'm all about the words. Yeah. I think it's the thing, isn't it, with hobbies though. I think like because you just do it and it's a hobby. It's kind of relaxing in some ways. I'm done with that guy. He's good enough. He's good enough. Fortunately, if I do put too much paint on, or it looks like I'm putting too much paint on, it's because it's quite liquidy. I'm trying to give him away. I've got the opposite thing. I don't want to give away my models because I spend such a long time painting the bastards. Maybe I should. Right. So we've got 5 left. Got 5 little dudes left. And then we will paint these bastards brown. Or maybe neither. Maybe a crafting robot. You know, we don't judge around here. He is a German craft bot. Oh. I need to get a new paint. Ugh. Hold on. This is going to happen. Where are you? Sorry about this. Aha. I literally had to go and look for all my paints to find a new paint. Right, next one we're going for is Mornfang Brand. Right. Look at that, opening a new paint. Especially for the live stream. Arrgh. Right. Right, let's get going. See, the plan is you paint enough, and then by the time I get round to like doing these ones, then the original ones would have dried. This paint is quite thin, so thin and watery, like my will to live. Right. I've no idea how these paint streams go, really. I've never watched a paint stream. So much prefer to be painting, I guess. And that's the thing old Bob Ross said at some point, that'll bloody do. Right. So once we've got this brown done, I just need to pick a new colour to do. I don't really know what colour to do next. I'm not sure. Just work from the outside in though. So hopefully with a bit of luck we'll get, I don't know, we'll make quite good progress on these models. And also I've got the plan that if I do more live streams like this, I will just paint these things some more. Because like I'm not worried. I've got enough to be getting on with, like, you know, 2000 American Civil War guys. You realise I started doing that and I stopped doing it about 7 days ago, and my willpower's already starting to break with it. Which it didn't take long. I went for a whole week or something. I did it like quite steadily for a couple of days, and then my like willpower just went nope, you're not. Brain's rejecting this as a concept. Oh. Right. Oh, punching the old microphone or the camera stand. Yeah, he did. I know, but hopefully he's lying in his kitchen, on the kitchen workshop somewhere, out of his tank, so he can't actually see this live stream. So he won't. And you know what he's like. He won't watch this live stream back. So I'll never admit it to him openly. He's right. All right, this brown is thinner than I would initially anticipated, so we are going to have to come back, and in the tradition of model painters everywhere, I'm going to do two-ish thin coats on everything. I'm just going to go through, solid up the colour, because as you can see, it's kind of like not quite sticking there. So I foolishly didn't actually get enough paint out to paint all those. Need a little bit more paint, a little bit more. Right. That's fine. The brown doesn't quite cover as good as the Rhinox, so as you can see, you don't have to be that careful. So we're not doing anything massively exciting at the moment. I mean, bear in mind we're going from like undercoated models to hopefully painted models. Unless I get really bored and just throw them across the room. I can also show you other things while I have a little rest between like layers and stuff like that. Oh my god, I've got to get more paint. It's brown. I'm trying to conserve the amount I use. I'm trying not to get use all my paint. Whatevs. Right. Because I think I've just about painted I've painted almost every kind of sort of model that is available from like Games Workshop. I don't think I've painted Dark Elves. I haven't painted a lot of Undead. I've painted some Undead, not loads, and not too much Nurgle stuff. I've got some weird Nurgle stuff that I put. Not weird, pallid hand Nurgle, so they literally look like teeth. Teeth. Right. Right. That's that guy done. Yeah. Right. So what we'll do now is we'll go back to the grey. Oh no, we won't. We'll go back to the Rhinox side. That was first, wasn't it? Bloody hell. Brain. Hello, brain. So back to the Rhinox side, and we'll whip out the the Rhinox will hide one. So this won't take as long though. Don't worry. Put a little bit more water on the wet palette to moisten up the paint. Right. And now as you can see, I'm back and we'll just like slap a little bit more on there. Right. Just layer up them. Just get them nice, the colour nice and solid. There we go. Job done. These are metal. These are metal models. They're really, really old. As you can see, you can't really see it there, but they are metal ones. These ones. So they are metal models. These are really old Skaven teams. Like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, these are like the original Skaven ones that came out probably shit 80s. They were just sitting around in my parents' house, and I haven't painted them for like, I don't know. I don't like to sort of think about how old I am to judge them by any age, but they've got to be over 30 years old. I don't know. I don't really age. I don't pay attention to the running of time. But I'll paint anything. I don't mind. I'm not bothered. I'll paint fine cast. I'll paint metal. I'll paint wood. I'll paint whatever. Paint your mum. Do everything. Actually, I can't paint one. Can't do painting as one anymore. Not after the court order. Right, as you can see, this phase is a little bit faster. Washing the brush every time. I do lick my brushes. Yeah, they are. Well, they are covered in. Hold on, I'm actually using this. I'm actually using. Look, Django. Look, hands are grey, and it's a polyurethane. Polyurethane primer, so it is kind of like a plasticky kind of primer. Very good. I've been using the Vallejo primers for years because I hand prime everything, because like some people spray outside, but I hand prime because I'm insane. I think is the correct word. Right, let's go. Let's get some of this on there. Let's get some of this on there. Liquor brushes never had any effect on me. I'm absolutely fine. That's completely normal, isn't it, to not be able to stand up anymore? I tend to lick them when they're clean. There you go. Does that make it better when I clean them? So once they're cleaned, I lick them. As all good people should. That's when the correct time to lick the brushes. Panzer. Yeah. Well, it's acrylic paint, so it's pretty harmless. Non-toxic, apparently. Non-toxic. I'm reliably informed. I mean, you know, like Zug always drinks a bottle of this stuff every day, and it's never harmed him. Whatever. Right. Oh. Yeah, but if you're licking it, is that to be fair, I do use towel technology. looks horrible. This looks like I've been like, it looks like a tramp's stolen it, but I don't. This is good tissue though. This is quality tissue. Yeah, so I don't particularly drink it, don't worry. Right, so we're back here again. We're back to the browns again. So my brown's dried up. So we'll just put another thin layer on it. Yeah, Zug does. Nothing wrong with Zug's health. Body of a, the body of a was it the mind of a 30 something and the body of a 60-year-old. Well, the brain of a 60-year-old. Oh yeah, I forget he doesn't actually have a body. We've got to maintain that, haven't we? Right, got to make sure I get these right. Right. Like I say, the paint does dry very quickly. So, we're good, we're good. Yeah, you won't see the black soon anyway. The black will be gone. Soon to be replaced with vibrant colour. Yeah, we're not really onto any particular painting at the moment. We'll just slap them down the base layers. But like I say, I'm going to do it all. I'm going to show that I'll show you the whole process, so you'll be able to look back and go, wow, that's what that looks like at the end, because you'll be able to see how terrible it looks in a bit, because I'll be putting like the base layers down, and you'll be like, wow, this looks awful. This looks terrible. And then I'll put the wash on and you'll be like, wow, it looks all right. Right. So I think last stream I said I was watching Peacemaker as well. Worth watching. I enjoyed it. If you like The Boys, you'd like Peacemaker. John Cena, remarkably good. I was like, oh. Now you're being willful again, camera. Stop it. No. There we go. Let's stop focusing on the background. Who cares about the background? I don't know like a better background to get. My wife also said, your background is very, very messy. I was like, but this is my cool painting thing that I've been using for years. You know, I can't not use that. People won't think I'm like an experienced painter or anything like that. They'll think I'm like some sort of like noob. Never painted before in my life. Right. So these models, the armor, I'm gonna paint them armor. I mold for a long time, and you know I take the piss out of Zug for painting shit red all the time. I'm gonna paint them red, but I'm gonna paint them red and blue. So
it's not exactly clear whether they even truly exist or could be shown to in the physical universe.
right. We're done. We get. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think, I don't know. Yeah, John Cena was good. He was good. I'm no judge of anything. The word that lead is quite sweet. I don't think they put lead in paint anymore. But then again, I guess I'm painting like old models, so. Well, I mean these ones that I painted like a few seconds ago. That's dry. That's already dry. So we're talking about, because the paint's so thin. I mean, if you look at this stuff on the wet palette or on the dry palette, like this is already dried. This stuff here, and I only put it on. I like, you know, literally put it on a few minutes ago. Because you water it down so hard that the pigment just like the pigment kind of just, you know, sinks on there, and all the water goes. It just evaporates. Right. Oh, there you go. Look, it's saying I've got like a bunch of stuff I can show you that isn't on any of my Instagrams or anything like that. This is the thing I painted. There you go. Oh. So I painted this little guy. I don't know why the camera won't focus on his face. Yeah, I painted this guy. I've got like a whole selection of models just next to my desk, so I could just like pull out things to say like, hey, here's things painted. It's a bit dusty though, naughty, but I really like this metal technique. This metal technique is really chill to do as well. It's basically that brown colour there painted onto the weapon. Cheers, man. It's that brown painted onto this weapon, and then you kind of just stipple on like some metal paint to it, like just really gently on top of it. So it's basically a base coat of brown, and then like stippled metal colour onto it, and it's like really kind of nice. And then you put like a few like highlights along the edge there. And so all of his metal bits, his leathery bits are slightly different, but yeah, so that's yeah, anyway, there you go. Also, you know, like Zug paints orcs, I paint orcs as well, but I does them in yellow. Right. So gave me a chance to have a drink and a think. I think what we're going to do next is we're going to start on the armor. So we're going to go with, I'm going to do they're going to do their armor as a football team. I'm going to do them in a two-tone. I'm going to do two-tone. I'm going to do them in red, and I'm going to do them. This is going to be quite a dark blue to start with. It looks more like he says it's a dark blue. Cheers, thank you. I'm going to do, it says green, but it's quite a bluey green. So that's going to be the base colour for the armour, and so is that. And I'm just wondering how much metal they've got on their armour. They've got some metal, haven't they? Yeah, look. And they've got like little metal bits around the, like on this bit of the armour here. You can see there's like metal rimming. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make the call that I'm going to paint the metal rimming like there, like here, and all this. So it's a little bit more detail work. So it won't take super amounts of time before we get the. Yeah, we'll do the metal. Yeah, we'll do the metal first, right? And I'm going to do, because I want the metal to look, because they're Skaven, I don't want to paint them in like conventional looking metal. I want to paint them like in bronzy coloured metal. So bronze, yeah. So anyone who knows Games Workshop stuff, this looks quite pink, but this paint is actually a really good. Why does it look so pink? Better not be pink. There you go. It's not pink. It just looks pink. Pink metal. So I'm going to do their armor and all their metal bits in this gold, and once it's washed down with like a brown wash, it will look a lot darker, so it won't be shiny gold. I'm actually going to switch to a slightly smaller brush as well. Ugh. Alright, just finding a slightly smaller brush. Right. Yeah. You are correct. It is named after a lot of the GW models are actually, all the GW paints are named after just GW stuff, probably for copyright reasons, to be honest. But anyway, let's break out the gold and the tiny brush. I'm not going to be super detailed at this point, but I just want a smaller brush because smaller brush. He says, foolishly. All right, let's keep going. Right. Again, you can see I'm not going to be super careful. I don't know whether they're going to be coloured. You know what? I'm going to do all the armour. I'll do the armour in gold. And then I can always paint over it in the coloured metal I want. This little belt buckle. Do that. Plates at the back of the helmet. Just this bottom layer here. I'm not going to do all in gold. I might even do that. I might go back and paint that over, not in gold. Yeah. Right. Just look for any bits that look appropriately metally. Right, just these bits here. I don't know. They're playing like America or like American football, aren't they? Or like Blood Bowl. So I guess like. What the hell is that? Is that just a mould line? Oh no, it's like a weird metal bit on the top of his head. Fine. We can always change this stuff later on. If it looks shit, we change it. That's the nice thing about paint. You can just paint over it if it looks crap. Thinking the plates at the back of the helmet should be gold, maybe. And just the shoulder pads. And I'm not sure if it's best to do it this way. It's not really a right or wrong way to do things. That's the wonder of painting. Yeah, cool. Obviously, you're not thinking about calling one of your swords Ugh. They might not be gold at the back. I might actually do that as coloured paints just to get a stripy effect. Probably will actually. But like I say, it doesn't really matter. You can always change your mind. Ooh. There you go. It'll become more obvious on these guys. There's a better contrast. See? Maybe they don't have that much gold on them. Maybe I was just hallucinating. Or maybe the definition just isn't picked up very well. Don't know. They are old models, so they kind of suffer from not having the finest definition ever. That little tail cone though, that could be gold. Check I didn't miss any tail cones. Oh no, I've got to go back and check for tail cones now. No. 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 No other tail cones yet. Right. Give them the little blinging badge there. Little belt buckle. Bling belt buckle. I'm picking a bit of a rod for my own back really, as doing a two-tone armour. I could not to do a two-tone armour and save myself some trouble. Right. Focus? No, you're not going to focus. Come on. I'm actually concentrating now. Right, that's so done. This guy got anything? This guy's too double-R to have anything, isn't he? He's got some little bracelets, but I think I'm going to paint those the colour of the team. Otherwise, he's like got not got anything else really. Medieval Fiend Festival, yeah. You don't worry about a sword, having a conversation with a sword. You only worry about when the sword starts talking back to you. That's the time when you start worrying. He's weirdly lack. Well, yeah, I don't know if you can see that there. These kind of weirdly lack good definition, so we might have to come back and just redo that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just wanted to break out the gold too soon. Is the advice along the lines of stab, stab, stab? Okay, right, cool. Right, so we are... Right, we're back to that. Right. Right, I'm just trying to work out what to paint next. Yeah, maybe it's just the plates. Okay, let's get on and do the plates. Right. I gotta shake my paint. I haven't used this for ages. Right. Well, it depends what situation you're in, doesn't it? If one is stabbing, no, that would be too much effort, wouldn't it? Right, okay. So, as this is a uniform, I guess, I haven't actually, like all good things, yeah, you never make any plans, so blue hands, blue head, red shoulder, red chest. That sounds like a plan. Right. Blue hands, red shoulders.
Tiny flames will dance across the darkness.
Yeah. Right. So this is the Stegodon scale green. Right. Let's do it. Cool. So not all of them are wearing gloves. Not all of them are. I'm going to switch to a bigger brush as well. Yeah. You should always use a slightly bigger brush than you expect. Bigger brush. It's a matter, yeah, but you know, it's having a plan. Having a plan is always good, especially when you're painting in mass. You know, I mean, I might change it up, but when you're painting lots of stuff, it's always sort of good to have a plan. It speeds up the process, you see. And also, it looks like this guy, he's wearing oven gloves. I'll try and get the camera to focus on him. Come on, camera. Look. Oh, I've got oven gloves. Oh, I forgot. I've got to do some baking after the match. I think it's because he's a catcher. Right. Oh, blue head. I was going to say blue head. It's a hard not. It's a hard fight with this camera. Come here, you. No. That's what I need, like a little cameraman. He does look, he's baking. Yeah. Well, you know, you should know half the Skaven, you know, spend their time quietly baking. Or, Right, so this guy, alright, I'm not going to paint him blue at all because he's grey. And he's wearing nothing, so should have thought about that, shouldn't I? I mean, the blue will be less less grey when it is finished, so should have goddamn painted them red and black like Zog told me to. Is that guy wearing a glove? He's not wearing a glove. Okay, he's just got his hands out. Yep, that's good. This guy. Yeah, he can have grey. He's got gloves. Oh. Look at that, he's got a plate. He's got an armour plate on his fist and I missed it. Oh, he's the way. I think he's some sort of blocker, this guy. We will deal with that, though, in the fullness of time. Don't worry about that. Sweet. Right. All this will start to make more sense in a bit. Just gotta look and see what like details I got going on. Okay, cool. And fully animated conversations with cats. Have you ever imbued any kind of like narcotic? It's when you begin to notice that most of these Skaven aren't actually wearing anything on their like they aren't wearing gloves or hats. This guy's pretty cool. We've got no, this guy isn't wearing gloves either. Don't worry, we got another loyal baker here. Get this guy down here. Wait. I don't give a shit if I don't care, man. do what you like as long as you don't hurt other people. That's what I always say. So, is he wearing gloves? What are these guys? What are these freaking Skaven? Michael Jackson? Like, they've all got single gloves on. And this guy doesn't even have a hat. Doesn't even have a hat. I'll try and... Are you gonna be willful? You are. Yeah, look, don't even have a hat. Just some weird frickin' headband thing. Another baker. Well, yeah, right. I didn't do his belt buckle. Oh, the nice thing about it as well, if you forget stuff, you can always go back and redo it. Wait, oh no, helmet, don't forget his helmet. Yeah, I'm going to paint the backs of their heads like red. These little bits on the side here. Cool. Next. Yeah. I mean, normally I would just paint their armor all like metal colour, But obviously these guys are Blood Bowl players, so they're going to have a slightly brighter effect to their gear. The shoulders might have to be red and then their bodies might be blue again. I don't know. It depends what looks better, I think. That's as like I say, I haven't really thought it through. But I guess that's there's happy accidents, you know? Okay. Oh my god, it's one of the oven gloves. Ooh. Let's be painting the oven gloves anyway. Right. I hope the sound quality's alright. Is the sound quality alright, by the way? I wouldn't say drugs are expensive. Some drugs are. I just find acquiring them in countries where you can't buy them from a shop fucking just a pain in the ass. Not that I've ever known, so I'm told, allegedly. Oop. Yeah. I'm not sure if that baking bit is his hand and that's like a catching glove. I don't know. Or if it's like like a baseball glove in America, or if it's like a baking mitt. I don't honestly know. Oh, good. I'm glad the sound is good. Only because I'm like a little bit further away than I normally sit from the microphone. Normally I like slump in front of it, but I'm like closer to the camera. So I'm more over at this side than I am over that side. So, all right, last one of the blue. Last one with the blue. But we may be back to blue. That guy's got a really good pose, hasn't he? I really like him. I think he's got an excellent pose. Really nice little model. So the plan is to like see, I already know what I'm doing this one. I already know this one. Right, I'm gonna paint this bit red. Or blue. It's not red, is it? And this chest is gonna be right. And that's going to be gold. That's going to be blue. That's going to be red. This glove's going to be red. It's going to be slightly different. Whatever. Right. Yeah. Okay, right. This armor might take a little while to do anyway. Ugh. So while I rest my brain for a second, time for like, and don't worry, I can do this all day model wise. So here's a little Gandalf I painted a while ago, fairly recently, a Gandalf. Here he is. You shall not pass. Yeah, so bit of a Gandalf the Grey. There you go. Yeah, there you go. All right. So now we're moving on to red. I think that's going down for grey though, because he's in the Fellowship, and I bought the box of the Fellowship, and it's got all of the Fellowship. So Boromir's in it. So I'd like to think it's like. So Mephiston Red, a really old bottle of Mephiston Red. It's almost run out, to be honest. Let's see if we've got enough in there. Oh yeah. Don't worry, I've got more red. I've got more. Tis merely a flesh wound. No, I don't know the ultimate showdown. Right, we're back with this guy. All the paint's dried on him, so let's get some red onto him. This red dries dark, quite dark. What the hell is that? It's like a little cloth he's got. That cloth? Oh yeah, it might be. It might be like a hand drying rag? I don't know. Whatever. I'll paint that a different colour though. I'll paint his rag a different colour. Give it. Also, this guy comes with his own ball. He brought his own ball to the game. That's the way you cheat, isn't it? Right. Not quite sure what colour the belt's going to be yet. But that's kind of what they're going to look like. He says, "You're gonna focus? There you go." Right. No, this is the rag. This is the rag here. It's not going to be red. It's going to be like rag coloured. It's going to be like my my lucky painting rag. Hold on, let me show you my lucky painting rag. The lucky painting rag. Yeah. But I like using my tongue to collate the bristles into one like solid blob. Right. This guy. Red nose. And for the whole, they're going to have mostly red, like loincloths. Unless I feel like changing it. Got straps and things to sort out there. We'll worry about those later on. Howdy. Right, red. Yeah, I'm not a very these are not very expensive brushes. Look, I even forgot to paint this guy's hat. Oh my god. I'm gonna paint it red. Oh yeah, that's like I say, I would care more about my brushes. Yeah, I suppose so. I don't think. I suppose I don't know what they put in these. They put some of the metal. I suppose they put metal in, not metal. They put like real metal in some of the paints, but. I don't know. So it does. I don't think it gives a. I don't know if they give a health warning on the back. They might do. This one says safe to drink or something. Look, it's about as clear to my eyes as it is to you there. Where? Like I say, I tend to lick them after they've been cleaned. Just going for a little bit more red paint. Got a lot of red to do. Got a lot of red. This speedeth uppeth. So once I've done this, the red, I'm gonna move on to like doing the rat skin. So didn't come out too bad, did it? Sweet. Right. Let's get this guy done. Right. I'll tell you a lie, I was going to paint his leg. He's got like a, I think he's got a metal leg. He's wearing armour on it. I'm going to paint his little bracelets red as well. He's got more colour on him. Whoa. Get that in there. All right. Next. Red and yellows are the worst, toxically wise. Huh. Did not know that. My favourite colours to paint, red and yellow. They're the tastiest. Also, when you're doing this stuff, it's important to acknowledge that, you know, you might miss some bits. You might screw up, right there. It's all gone a bit pear-shaped there. Yeah, it's fine. I literally am beyond the point where I get annoyed painting. You see me play computer games, I get annoyed. I don't get annoyed at painting. Painting is just chill as fuck. I love it. Bit of a drink. All right. This guy's body's going to be red. I'm going to do a blue shoulder for him, but he's going to have like a red. Have the traditional red, the red rag. What I'll do after this paint session, I'll stick some pictures up on Instagram of everything painted tonight. Well, I'll probably do it tomorrow because we'll see how late we go tonight. At least you can get semi-decent shots of them. And also, you know, for the purposes of record keeping. Because people ask me, people always ask me how long it takes me to paint stuff. And I generally don't really judge how long it takes me to paint by time. Now this guy's got like, he's got another rag. It's like, what's that? I don't know. No one knows. That's the mystery of the Skaven. They got stuff on them, no one knows. Right. Right. This guy. Captain Spiky Shoulder. Yeah, so eventually our goal is we'll probably do like some painting stuff. We're not going to obviously quit playing games because, you know, we're so good at them. But I always cite this stuff as being relevant because we do. This is a wargaming thing. So, ooh. Also, I've been meaning to do this for the longest bloody time. Like, I've always said, I'd love to get into like a bit of YouTube video painting. And here I am. Here I am living my dream. I do love this camera though. This camera is absolutely phenomenal. It's when it you know, terrified I come from the world of like smartphone cameras where they're not very good. This he says, being totally out of focus. Come on, camera friend, you can do it. Yeah. But hopefully on a Friday night, once Zug, because like basically I'm the forerunner for Zug's configuration, so basically I'll tell him what to get technology wise. and then Zug will do painting stuff. He might actually get some models finished if he does painting stuff on stream.
Look, you and me.
You can shout at him.
I could die right now, Clem. I'm just happier. I've never felt that before.
See my face in the thing about it is, yeah, it's a shocking fact, but I actually have no face. It's the thing, you know, it's like I'll show. I think I suppose I've got to like I've got to pick a number, haven't I? I've got to pick a number of which I will reveal my ugly mug. It's loads. It's loads. It's like a really unrealistic number. I reckon maybe like I don't know. It seems so unrealistic. Let's pick an unrealistic number of subscribers. It's like, that's an unreal. What do I even think is possible? Yeah, I am the haunted PC. Yeah, just to bear into a neck stump. No, I'm not the head. I've got a head. Yeah, I'm the haunted PC. You've got to bear in mind that. I'm basically, these aren't my hands. Yeah, I mean, like I say, I feel like it might be a suitable reward to reward it. I don't know what sort of is it a reward? Is it a reward to see my face, or is it less of a reward, more like a punishment? I mean, it doesn't really matter what I look like, does it? I mean, I could be a lady. Hands like these. Lady hands. It's like... yeah, the pictures on OnlyFans, yeah. OnlyFans. Right, what I'm going to do, right, give me a moment. I'm just going to grab another beer. Oh no, I don't have to go anywhere. I realised I brought up a beer with me. I brought 2 beers up. Actually, I'm not drinking beer. I'm drinking cider tonight. That's not very classy. Depends on my face. I don't know. It adds to the mystery, doesn't it? Also, you know, maybe I'm Batman. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was a younger man there. Yeah, it might do. Hold on. Maybe that will be better. Maybe that will be better. Same effect. Hold on, you'll see in a sec. Let's see. Maybe. Might help. All right, let's see how this goes. Anyway, right. So now we're freshly bearded up. So obviously, look, just to let you know, look, this is where we are. This is how many we've done so far. In case you're losing track and if you're not keeping order so far. So bear in mind, at the beginning of the evening, we had just black models. This is how many we've done. Yay! Right. I'll move them over there though. Don't want to distract the camera any more than it already needs to be. Okay, right. So the next step. I've got most of the armor done. No, man. This is the point. This is entirely like a tech. This is like a tech tryout session. So I need to get feedback. I need to get feedback, and any suggestions are more than welcome. I don't think I've ever made a secret that I'm more than open to suggestions about improving things on how the channel does stuff. And it's like, yeah, like I say, I literally got my video capture card today at like 2 o'clock. I got the camera last Thursday, so it's all fairly new, but you know. Oh, well, that's good because you know, looks don't last forever. Right. So, next thing, obviously, Skaven, as we well know, are rats. So they've got their hands, their faces, and their tails are skin coloured. So. Games Workshop obviously saw this coming, so what they've done is they have produced the classic colour. Look at that, what an absolutely classic colour. It's rat skin flesh. I actually like rat skin flesh. It's a really good colour for doing and I know this is going to sound obvious, but it's a really good colour for doing Skaven. I am a man who's painted a number of Skaven in my time. Like I say, I've painted like almost everything that Games Workshop have done. Look, Oh shit, you know, I probably just go, this one's really dusty. Oh, look at that, it's so dusty. There you go, hello. God, that's really dusty, it's really bad. Don't look at that. Oh my god, I've never thought about that. I'm joking. Self-depreciation is an English thing. Right. Right. Let's get this. Shear's done. So, there. It's their feet. Their little faces. And their ears. And their hands. And their tails. So it looks a bit shit at the moment. Don't worry, that'll look. Oh man, the thing about me and dust in this, I've got so many models. I should periodically just like work through my model collection and just like dust it off every like now and again. But the thing about me is that I'm like super lazy. Right. Next. This guy doesn't have a hands. Ooh. With a bit of luck, these will dry enough so we can get a wash on them, and the wash might be the thing that I can get. Okay. This is dealt with in the cleanup phase, don't worry. Let's get his little tail done. Yeah, that'll do. I could bring him back. I could bring him back. Oh, paint on the camera. I'll get this. I'll bring him back in a sec. Oh. Oh, there you go. Oh, dead horseman! Oh, there he is. I've got more of these guys. Like, actually, look. Oh, look, you see his joints. Don't look. Right. There you go. Alright, let's keep on going. Another one of these ones. Oh, God. They've got annoying... Certain models you like and other ones you don't. Alright, I'm not a big fan of this sculpt. I don't know. I suppose it's not so bad. It's just getting to his ears and stuff is just irritating. It's irritating. I know. I'm here all week. So then, crew. Cheers, dude. So then, crew. What do we reckon? Do we reckon that the Will Smith Chris Rock slap fake or not fake? We got any pro wrestlers in the channel? Was Frostbite a pro wrestler in between digging the roads and fighting in World War II? Or do we not even give any fucks about the Oscars? I suspect that's the reaction I'm going to get. Right, cheers. So in just in many easy steps, you too can learn the magical secrets to painting models. It's all just about to paint a model. Right. We have to go a little bit slower here because obviously we're doing more, we're getting more detailed. Get more details as we go down. They were saying, I was watching a thing and they were saying that like there's quite a classic thing where like someone attacked like David Letterman on a show and they claimed for like years it was like real and then it turns out it was actually staged. So, I mean, the thing about it is, you know, would we put it past Hollywood or like the Oscar ceremonies to fake something like that? I literally don't know. Don't know. I'm not doing their feet. I could do their feet, but their feet, like, I don't know, they're just in the ground, so they're not very well defined, their feet, as you can kind of see. Then there's going to be grass and shit. It's... I'm not sure. You know, you sort of sit there and you go, if it was faked, what are they trying to do? I know, so I started talking about the feet not being any defined, and I suddenly noticed that some of these guys have got massive feet that need to be painted. I don't know, like I say, it's so, why would you do it? To boost ratings? I just think it just kind of, I don't know, it just seems, you know, if it were faked, then you sort of, why? I mean, it's... And then again, I suppose you go back to the rule of, like, you know, any publicity is good publicity, I guess. I mean, is that even a thing? I guess so. In that case, Zug's not here tonight because punched him. I punched him straight in the brain, and he's lying at home recovering. But it's okay because he told a joke about my beard. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I don't know. Look, no, it's my t-shirt. But now I have a stealth hand. Like, stealth hand. Where's my hand? Ooh. Right, no. Right. Did I get all there is? Bloody hell. See, this is what happens. This is what happens. You stop paying attention and then you forget to paint some ears. Actually, I'm painting the ears. The paint's just being weird. Are we talking about wrestling now? That's quite... Wrestling's got like quite the cultural thing in America, hasn't it? We don't really have a wrestling scene in the UK, but if we do, it's kind of local wrestling. We don't really have like a bloody hell, what's the word? We don't have like a national wrestling scene, not even like a gymnastics kind of wrestling scene. I could blue screen the background. Yeah. Don't forget that guy's tail. Bloody did as well, didn't I? I know I've missed some of the armour. I know. What I'll do is I'll go back and isolate the armours that I haven't thumb, get out of the way. No. American football's your thing, isn't it? I mean, in America, you know, I'm speaking about you like you represent every single American. You could say the same thing about the UK, though, you know, and the footballs, or as it's like to be called, the soccer balls. Yeah, that's it. You freak me out now. What? So we're saying the secret of the painting is in the paint? Oh my god! All these years, I never realised. And like, as you get better, you don't actually get better at painting. You just consume more paint. Maybe it's the people who haven't consumed any paint or enough, you know, because you get people who go like, oh, I've been painting for years, I'm not any good. And maybe it's because they don't lick the paintbrushes. They don't lick the paintbrushes and then they don't know. I don't think you can hear a dog barking. There is I have the window open because it's quite warm tonight for some bizarre reason. I don't know why, it's supposed to say it was cold. But right, tail check. Check out, I've painted all the tails. Have you got... Right. Tail check. Tail. Oh, look at that. This is why you go back and do 2 thin coats, because like sometimes the paint just don't go on very well. Women's rights. Coming at you like a northern bullet in the face, straight in the kisser. It's like wrestling's come back. Look who's back. Back again. Wrestling's back. Tell a friend. Sorry, if I flip behind my thumb, I'm so used to just doing that. I will try and stop myself from doing that because I'm aware that, you know, the camera can't see through my thumb. You know what? I'd be worrying if the camera could see much through my thumb, wouldn't it? There they go. They're coming along. We've got a couple more to go. Couple more. Get the old skin done. Do I remember the towel? Did I? Is that a shadow? Hey, awesome. My God, is the Undertaker still got? Is it the original Undertaker?
In the physical universe.
He must be like 50 billion years old by now.
If one day physics
I mean,
finds a use
I know it's like not real, but they still get like thrown about, don't they? And they still die and stuff.
for great too.
Oop. Fucking insane if he's still going.
With this brain, a tiny thing, a septillion times smaller than the tiny planet it lives on. Discovered something true.
You know what the worst thing was? I was sitting there looking at this just a second ago. I was like going like, oh my god, I forgot to paint that bit. It's grey. It's like, yeah, because he's got grey fur and you're an idiot. Told you I'm not looking the paint. Not looking the paint. I think we've got one more to go. One more to go with the skin. And then face, his little face.
If they do, if one day physics finds a use for them, that's great.
Alright.
But if not, that's great too.
Alright. As you can see, whoa, he says, punching his camera. Starting to make a bit of a difference to the way they look. As you can see, my hands are here. This is not me. I can't possibly be doing that, can I? It never did you any harm, did it, Zug? Right. Okay, cool, right. Right, so give me like, give me a moment. I'm just going to go to the toilet and I'll come back, and then what we'll do is we'll finish off the bits of armor that I actually forgot to paint. Yeah, and we'll come back with the Stegodon. We'll come back with the Stegodon scale blue, and we'll get them. We'll get all the. I think we'll get that done. Right, so give me 1 sec, and I'll be right back. Wait. Ugh. Ow. What are we talking about?
All right, let's bring that beat back.
No, I slapped him. I slapped him straight in the brain. Yep. But Zug, if you're still there, what do you think, man? Webcam. Look, webcam. Right, so now we just got to find the ones that need armor finished off. That one needs armor finished off. Sounds good. Oh. Cheers, dude. Consider the fact it arrives at 2 o'clock today. Also, man, I picked up a 16 quid capture card from Amazon. You need some. You are done. You need your back and front done. Okay. You need your shoulder done. You need red. You're good. Need steg on stout chest. So you're done pretty much. You need a bit gold actually. You need grey, yeah. You need more red. You need red. You need... No, you're done. You need grey. Okay, right, cool. Let's get on with it. I think the problem is that he's clearly become more jar than man at this point. And once you do that, never quite the same. Right, yeah, so let's do it. Get things back on the... Oh, right. Get things back on the road. Hold on. Grey. Let's try and move stuff out of the way. Right, so grey. Let's get some grey in there. Oh, come on you. Play ball. lazy. Fine. Nope. Great. You go in the dumper. You need grey. But you don't need grey, you need like green. Stegodon scale green. Right. Done. You need grey. Now. All right. Nice. All right, that's done. A little bit more grey on this guy. This guy need grey. Why do I put him in the grey department? I don't know. Oh no, he's in the red department. He needs more red shoulder. Right. This guy needs. Guy needs more grey. So it's just throwing it on the floor. Right. Alright, red time. I think this is just more red. I think this guy just needs. Oh, it's his shoulder. Right there. So, more Mephiston red going on. We'll patch these up for a little bit more red. It's the shoulder that needs to go. Yeah, that looks alright. Right, over there. Red. He's got a grey face. Red. Oh, he needs blue face. Is that a thing? Can you blue face someone? Obviously, you've clearly never seen the blue face band. Blue man band. Yeah, this guy definitely needs red. For his shoulders. Oh, let me just readjust my legs. Rearrange them.
Darkness will shortly settle, but one day, tiny flames will dance across the darkness.
The guy's staying over there. He needs some additional work on his rag. I think this guy's done. I think that guy's done as well. Quite sure why I flagged him for additional painting.
Tiny flames will dance
Chest.
across the darkness.
Right. Yeah, needs his chest done. Clearly a completely sane maneuver there. Right, rag guys. 2 people with rags. Let's just check and see if any of them others have got little rags that need to be sorted in. 2. 2. 2. Going through, just checking everyone. When you just do the final quality control, you completely, and you're painting on a live stream, you totally forget to paint the feet of one rat. Right. Rag check. That's what I was doing. The rag check. Rag check. Right. They're all ragged out. Don't drink the paintball rug. Yeah. Right. Rag guys over here. As we're into a bit of interlude mode while I go get another paint. There you go. Here's. I've always been meaning to try and take a better picture of this guy, but hopefully the webcam will do the job. There you go. I think that's your painted. Love that guy. That was good fun little model to paint. Was there a foot? Hello, Joe. Sorry, just looking for more paint. Where are you? Shouldn't be so difficult to find this paint. Fuck it. Improvisation time. I don't think there's a foot. Right. I'm gonna paint these in Carrick Stone. It's a layer paint, but it's got the right colour. I'm not sure my shabbity bone's gone. Not my shabbity bone, my Xandri dust. It seems to be buggered off. Right. Just a small amount. I think that's like there as well. And this guy, same thing. Right, just a little bit there. Yeah. The Orinoco flow. Sail away. Oh. Wait a minute. Isn't that supposed to be red? It is. Alright, that's fine. I think yeah. No, that should actually be red. Whatever. That's the nice thing about painting thin layers, that you can just quickly go back and correct it. He says, that dry? It's almost dry. Almost dry. Look at that, it's even got a nice undercoat, a nice underlayer to brighten it up. Right, sweet. Right. Yeah. It's all good, it's all good. Right, so we're at the point now where we have to so we're like basically so we went from having black colorless models to having kind of colored in, pretty much mostly base coated now. So we got all the base layers in now. We've got a little bit of a layer paint on that with the skin and stuff, but it's fine. So next step. Right, this is the bit that's gonna it might stab the stream. No, it works actually. It works. It kind of works out that like we'll get the final bit done, and that's a wash. Yeah. Yeah, we'll stick it. I'm actually looking at it. It's really weird. I'm actually looking at it on the screen as opposed to in my own hand, which is a bizarre way of viewing your own model painting. Okay, sweet. All right. So, next step, we're going to get our friend. The famous, the glorious, the Agrax of Shade. Now, think about Agrax, it's a wash. So what the wash is going to do, obviously the wash is going to soak into all the little nooks and crannies on the model, and they're going to basically, it's going to act as a low, it's going to act as like a, it's going to bring contrast to the model by like bringing out all the it's going to, what's the word? It's going to go into all the cracks. Technical this, so it basically it's going to make the bits that aren't in the crack act as like a mini contrast. It's going to contrast against them, and this is no, not friend bench yet. And this is an interesting technique here, right? Games Workshop. This is the thing I've always meant to say, and I should really do a video on this because it really bugs me. Right? People always talk about spilling this stuff because obviously standard Games Workshop paint is like half the size of one of these bottles because you get like more in it. All right, and I so mean to do a video on this, yeah, right. What I do to stop these things, people go like, oh, we've got to make like, you've got to 3D print a magical environment, you've got to like a 10-ton weight and glue it to this, and you blue tack it to the table, and you do all sorts of shit, right? No, everyone's doing it all wrong, right? Ugg has got a magical technique developed through being a messy bastard that means I have never spilt a wash, right? What you got to do, right? You got your paints. Right, so you got your paints, yeah, right, you got all these paints, loads of them, because you're painting, right, what you may work out where this is going, yeah, but what I do, right, is I surround my wash in little paint friends. Yeah, don't be a fuckwit, not spilling, but what you do is you surround your wash in little friends, and then, oh look, didn't fall over. I was just watching that back to see if it looked alright. So that's what I do with my washes. I always surround them with other paint friends, and they don't fall over if you accidentally like knock them. It's like, so there you go. So what I'm going to do is over here, over this side, over here where you can't see it, I'm going to set up a little mini penitentiary for my Agrax Earthshade to live in. But if you're going to be a clumsy klutz and like bang them like, you know, a redhead stepchild, then you want to make sure you don't knock them over. All right. So anyway, what I'm going to do, get my really good brush to do this. So when you're oh my god, I've just spilt it. No, when you're painting wash onto things, you want to make sure you just don't overload your brush, but you can use a suitably shit brush like this. This brush is, I think I bought these brushes from like beat them, bang them. I bought these from a Wilco's, which is a really budget store, and I think I paid a whole quid for like 6 brushes, but that's fine. Right, so what we do, and the problem is, this is the point that where it takes a while for it to sort its shit out, basically. Like, but there you go. So give that a minute to dry. it takes more than a minute normally, but we'll just carry on. So all I've done is taken some of the wash off or on my palette. Not on my palette, I'll just put it back into the container mostly. And so as you can see, we get like low lights. Is it low lights? I can't remember what you call it. Recess shade. That's the word. I fucking know the words for painting. I've been doing this long enough. So, recess shading. Yeah, I dip it. Hold on. Let me show you the level of dippage I do. Level of dippage, I just take a little bit off this thing usually, and it's usually like just enough to start filling out the bristles. Just like a little gentle amount. Alright. So you'll get the recess shade, but what the recess shade, it will obviously shade the model, but it will it'll also like darken it down. So then once we've done that, we have to go back and put some highlights. That's when we start layering it up and sort of like brightening it again. So and I don't always recess. I don't always like all over wash these things, but Skaven, they're supposed to be a bit dirty, so that's why you do it. And obviously that stuff dries to a matte finish. I know it seems a bit crazy. I mean, the thing about it is, if people don't know this painting stuff, this is the thing. It's like you brighten up. Oh look, I forgot his face. Yeah, man, getting all the crevices. But you don't want it to pool, obviously. That's the only risk you've got with like a shade. Oh. But it will pool if you put it on too heavily. But like all things, it just comes with a bit of practice, really. I mean, you know, this isn't something I started doing yesterday, so there you go. Pretty damn quick though. Pretty damn quick process. I haven't actually painted like this for ages. I haven't like painted like a batch paint of models for absolutely fucking ages. Well, I'm gonna have a bit of an issue with this model. But this model has got like straps and shiz, and I've painted him a really dark colour. So we're gonna have to think of like a way of highlighting this later on. That doesn't make his like skin or his fur and his straps stand out. I'll work out how to do it. Don't worry. No, there are no bad things. Just you know. Whoa, way too much wash. It's fine. I'll just take some of it off. So the wash is ending up on my palette over here. So, oh, I forgot his ball. Oh, we can always paint his ball later on. obviously he's got his rag. His rag. Yeah. I forgot that guy's shoulder. Oh well, we can. The thing about it is, if you forget stuff, always go back and touch it up later on. Golden shoulder. Oh, it's a white guy. He's so wide. I love that. I actually really like that model. It's really cool. Of all the models in this lot, I think this is one of the best ones. I don't know, he's just got like a certain look about him. Just like really nice little sculpt. Just throw him on the floor. There might be edge highlighting later on. Maybe not tonight, but I certainly intend to come back and finish these off for you people. I'm not sure how applicable edge lighting on these are. I do edge highlighting. Hashtag mad edge highlighting. I mean, the only thing we might be able to do, yeah, actually, I'm thinking of a step we can take, because obviously I'm trying to get these done in a certain way. No, it's a glove, isn't it? Yeah, I was thinking, why isn't his hand like coloured? I don't think edge highlighting is what you think it is. You will find out though. You'll find out what I mean with edge highlighting. Actually, I can show you a demo of it in a sec. Or not a demo of it, but a example of some more past work that's got a sufficient amount of edge highlighting that I think demos I can do it. Right, beautiful. Okay, so there we are. Hey, cheers, man. Yeah. Right, so we're literally at the dry. The annoying thing about this phase is that like the model's got to like dry out, and I can't really do a whole lot more. So that's where we are at the moment. Right. We just clean the old crappy brush. Good old loyal friend. I do a lot of my priming using a brush of this quality. Look, it's like I basically do it just to make Zug sad. Look at it. It's such a piece of shit. Dollar store. Yes, I mean the thing about it is, this is the thing I always say about like people say that they can't paint, yeah, and right, what I've done tonight, right, it's not like it's not super difficult. It's just learning a bunch of techniques. It's not, you know, obviously it's techniques that I've learned over years, but the point about it is, you know, if anyone is ever thinking about doing any painting like this, it's really kind of chill. It is really chill, and I can recommend it as a relaxation thing. In this horrible world we live in. Right, we'll give these little guys a minute to chill out and rest. Yeah, it's you just like, you know. Ooh, can I get a decent? Oh, there we go. But that's where we got. But bear in mind tonight, you know, they were nothing. So we've gone from this point to like this point in. I don't know, how long's it been? 2.5 hours. I think I've still got a beer to go. So what I'd like to do is we're going to give these like a couple of minutes. I'll tell you, right, I was talking about edge highlighting. I'll show you some of my more organic stuff. But let's show you some stupid edge highlighting. Yeah. Hold on. Get the big models out. Go for the impressive looking stuff. Proving I don't just paint little tiny gribblies. Oh. No. What I was saying, hold on. Yeah, this is a bad example. Yeah, so this is something I painted like shit years ago. This is something I painted so many years ago, and I actually crazily went mad on the edge highlighting. So the edge highlighting is just, for people who don't know, so the edge highlighting, if you see the, I don't like this. I don't like the way I've painted this. Don't ignore that. The edge highlights. I did this like so many years ago. Yeah, dirty towel. I know. But these edge highlights are pretty good. So you get like edge highlights all along here and all along here, and it's just done the whole thing. Also, this is quite funky because it actually opens, and I actually bothered to paint the inside. Because, you know, that's what you do when you. I literally painted a single drop pod in my entire time of painting Marines, because this almost broke my fucking mind doing it. Because the thing about it is, if you look at it, it's 5, so all of this shit you have to replicate it 5 times, 5 doors, 5 things, 5 everything. It's all fucking 5. Yeah, but that's the edge highlight. So it's literally you draw your fucking hell. I haven't got a right size brush. But the way you do it is you like literally angle. Say this for your model, and you wanted to edge highlight that. You literally get your brush at like a 45-degree angle and like just go like there with like some like paint on the brush, and you just get like a nice clean edge highlight on there. It's one of those techniques that people they talk about it a lot, and some people overdo it. So I do some, but I do it kind of sparingly. So but on certain models I kind of go crazy. Yeah. Thought my live stream went a bit weird then. Yeah. No, don't highlight all the edges. No. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to do the upper ledges. You do the higher ledges because then that will be where the light was sort of hitting. If you're going to use a highlighted, if you're going to do edge highlighting, that's what I would do. But you know, again, I'm no fucking golden demon award winner or anything like that. If all the edges are highlighted, none of the edges are highlighted. I don't think that works. I know what you're talking about, but I don't think that's the right thing. Also, an interesting thing about this stuff. Also, the interesting thing about this stuff is like, maybe like that camera. The interesting thing about this stuff, it dries pretty damn quick, to be honest. No, man, I'm not. No, I am not. Yeah, so it dries pretty quick. Gotta paint his bowl, and that is in a euphemism. All right. I'm just wondering what to do. That's bugging me. I missed his shoulder. I missed his shoulder. He's got like a golden shoulder. Stop focusing on everyone else. What? Like, focus on this, and not everyone in the background. Stop looking at them. Look at this guy. Got a golden shoulder. I like the way, like, look. I bring my camera here, right? I bring it here and it focuses on the guys at the back, and then I bring it like put there and it focuses on nothing. I don't know. Cameras, man. Right. Yeah. Anyway, right. So what I think I'm going to do is a final thing, which isn't too much effort. And it's really boring, but it needs to be done, and I'm going to do these completely on stream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually break my brown out and paint the bases brown. Yeah, never trust the camera, they're bastards.
On the Charles River.
Right, oh god. Also, I do need to take another piss. This is the problem when you drink beer and you do stuff like this. I need a piss. Be right back. Right. Righty, let's carry on with the old... Yeah, fuck it, the shoulder can stay. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the old Mornfang Bran out, and then we're going to paint the bases. So we're going to get a slightly bigger brush for that. Alright. Because ultimately what we're going to do is we're going to paint the bases brown, and then we're going to use green flock on them to make it look like a Blood Bowl pitch. Because that's what you do. Simulating life. Also, this wash is dried almost. Oh, let's start this guy. You want to get quite a bit of paint on the old palette for this. This is you're going to need quite a bit of paint because, shockingly, bases are quite wide. Right. But also, you kind of water it down a bit more than you would normally do. Watering it down. Loads of water. It's going to get covered in flock anyway. But you just gotta like, you just gotta go with it, as it were. This is like the really boring bit that people don't ever want to do. So I'm going to do it now. But I'm just as bad about not wanting to finish off the basing. People, number of models you see online, people go like, I have finished painting this model. And you go like, no you haven't finished painting the base. And then you get the people who go like, oh, I don't like a base that's painted. It's like, well. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. You gotta make yourself do it. You gotta force yourself to do it. It's like the final hurdle. It's like taxes. You gotta make yourself do them. Otherwise, people will say you haven't finished. I don't know. What am I talking about? Also, this is a sort of phase in the painting that makes you lose your fucking mind. Also notice I'm not too worried about going over the edge of the rims. It's not that important. Yeah man, when you're painting a couple of hundred models though, the fucking will to stop and just go like, I know the what is it, it's real, the desire to stop after a while because you go, I've painted it, I've got loads of models that I haven't quite finished off the base, I've literally painted it and I've done it all, I just haven't finished the base off. Yeah, even to the point where I've painted the base and I've put the paint on the base, I've washed the base like I did with the skin and everything like that, and I've but I just haven't like put like static grass on it. There are plenty of models sitting around this office where that is the case. I am by no means a completionist. don't know. I don't know if a chore is the right thing. More like you enjoy different aspects of it than others. Because I think you know, like clearly, painting bases like this is not the most exciting thing in the world. I suppose it is a chore, but some people fucking love this shit. Some people are like, oh, I fucking love painting bases. I love it. They're like, oh, it's the favourite part of my favourite part of the model. And so, okay, fair enough. You know, because that's the crazy thing about this mad hobby is that like loads of people like different things. It's like I personally fucking hate building stuff. I absolutely loathe it, which is mad. But I much prefer just painting stuff. Yeah, the grind. It's the grind. Yeah. We should do something about this guy's funky leg, shouldn't we? I haven't done anything with his leg. Maybe I'll paint it red. But I could do that. The point about it is getting this boring stuff done is it'll be good because, like, you know what? I'm not going to have to do it again. And it will mean the models are complete. And you can be like, oh wow, on stream you've seen a guy paint all the models. I suppose the thing would be, if anyone wants to see me paint anything else, then it'll be great if you could just, like, I don't know, through the various mediums, maybe let me know. I might put a community post up. Community posts are always fun, aren't they? If people want to see stuff. Because I'm not adverse to just buying random models and painting them. The crazy thing about it is though, man, like the wargaming kits I've built, because I remember building old Airfix models and stuff like that. The Games Workshop kits I've built are outstandingly good. They're so well tooled. It's unreal. The newer ones are mad. But then again, maybe I'd be better at it now because I'm an adult and I can spend a lot more time doing stuff. Yeah, because I'm the sort of guy that goes to, like, you know, like you go to like military museums now, and you see like like big models of like ships that they do in, like, you know, they do for display cabinets. And because this is my hobby, obviously, this is my hobby, and I see people painting that stuff, and they paint it, and they do a fine job. But the problem is they tend not to apply any sort of hobbying techniques to the actual models they paint in, like, museum exhibits. So they'll paint it like they'll paint it very flat. They won't add any extra highlights, or they won't add any like low lights, or like, I don't know, recess shading or anything like that. They won't do any of that. And you sort of sit there and go, like, you know, your model would look so much fucking better if you, like, even apply some of the basic principles of hobbying to things. It annoys me when I go to museums because I look at them and go, you know what, that model's really good, and clearly someone's poured fucking love into the construction of it, because you sit there and go, like, you know, there's no other reason why would people do it. you know, why would you build, apart from it, I suppose you might get paid. I don't know how like building models for museums works, but I don't know. I just think, oh God, if you just, you know, just took that a little bit further, if you took it a little bit further, your model would look outstandingly good. Sad. That foot, not so good. It might need a bit fixing. That foot might need a bit of fixing. That's because I only did one thin coat. Well, not one thin coat, one coat. So, but I can always go back and touch it up. That's what I mean when I say there are no mistakes. But you look at your own quality and go, you know what? It's my quality, and you should never judge your quality based on what other people do. People's art is people's art. Yeah. I hold my thing up here too much. I know. I need to move my camera around a little bit. But again, you know, I haven't had much time to think about the setup of this rig, so hopefully my spine will be alright tomorrow. Yeah, I've been trained for long, hard years on how to sit uncomfortably. Four more to go. It's like the endurance test. I will do it. 4 more models to go. Yeah, literally my first live stream doing anything like this. Wow. But now I've got this technology, I might actually start doing like baby print tutorials and stuff. And just, or paint tutorials and stuff. Because these models are not finished. Yeah, I'm here. It dries darker than it looks. That's my excuse. Are you trying to say that I'm painting the bases in poo brown? Yeah, cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's one of those things that I've been thinking, like I said, I don't really know how to run a paint stream. There again, do I even know how to run any other stream, really? I was worried how much paint I'd actually get done. The endurance test goes on. I should just do a stream where I sit there and paint American Civil War guys. And it'll be like, let's start the stream, and it'll be like 3 hours later. It'll, you know, like I painted the colours. It'll be like, yeah, what we're doing is we're going to paint the legs blue. 3 hours later, Why are you still painting the legs blue? It's because there's 2,000 of them. There's like 4,000 fucking legs to paint. That's why. I wouldn't paint the American Civil War stuff on the stream. Fuck me. I might do like a single stand of them just to show you what it's like, because I think that's quite an interesting like experiment. If I was to sit here and paint, like, I'll show you in a sec. I'll show you in a sec. Because I'm almost done with these ones and I need to dry out. But I'll show you what the models are like, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. Why it would be very interesting, because you think, you know, this is quite chill. Oh my god, I've got some like I thought I've got like Blackstone Fortress models and stuff. Yeah, I suppose so. The podcast idea might be quite cool, because we could sit around and talk, and instead of like webcams of our faces, it'd just be webcams of our like us painting. That might work. That'd be funny as fuck. Again, but I guess the problem with the podcast, maybe we just need like, news stories to talk about during the week. Maybe we could like ask the audience, because like you guys are like fucking, you know about stuff. And I'm more than happy to talk about whatever the hell you want to talk about. Alright. That's it. There's no more over there. There they are. Okay. Right. Yeah, like I say, I'm just proving the technology at the moment. So this is like I say, this is the proof of concept. Look at my hands. I was also looking, like, this is clearly my wedding ring. But I was looking online, and you can buy some really fucking amazing wedding rings now. I was just looking on Facebook, and they've got like an advert for like Damascus steel wedding rings. If you ever see them, they look fucking amazing. They're like made. Yeah, they're. So I'm just reading. Yeah, well, maybe I don't know. It wouldn't be a podcast. I think if we did anything, it would just be like us talking shit, basically. I think. Look, I've got a hand. I can gesticulate now. It's like, grr. It's like, it's like Ug's personality comes in a hand. It's like, grr. It's like let's talk about The Last Jedi. I really like The Last Jedi. It's really good. No, I think if we did a podcast, it would always be around us. It would always be around us, like talking about over a game or something like that. So we wouldn't do something boring, or there'd always be something going on to watch, I think. But you can get some really fucking amazing wedding rings. Amazing wedding rings. Not that I'm getting married again, but you know. What would you colour if you drank pina colada for a week? I have no idea. What colour what's pina colada made of? I have no idea what pina colada is made of. Is it like pineapple juice? I don't know. I don't know. No idea. If you drank nothing but pina colada, is it an alcoholic beverage? Maybe it would be red, because it would be like the colour of fucking blood. Yeah, anyway. Coconut. It'll be coming out of you one colour anyway. Very brown. Okay, so you know I was talking about his American Civil War stuff. Yeah, blood. American Civil War stuff. So like these are like this is what the stands are like. If this is actually working rather well. Look at that. These are fucking tiny, these models. Look, if you thought the Skaven was small, but these guys are even smaller than Skaven. Look, it's like ah. Anyway, giant rat attacks. So these guys are like stupid small. And obviously I've got like a couple of hundred of these to paint, and then on the back, you get these, and look, oh look, it's more of the same, and there you go. And I've painted like some of these legs are painted like blue, and it's literally, it will be me painting like some of these guys' legs blue for like 3 hours, and then you stick them on there, and then you end up with like a unit of dudes. And the thing about it is, these look fucking cool when they're finished. They look really good when they're finished. Let me show you. No, not the gene stealers. So these are my the Union ones. Yeah, the Union guys. So that's what they look like when they're finished. And then you take this and you multiply it by like 50, and then you have like 2,000 little guys sitting around. And they look really cool. Yeah, that's what I mean. And then they get like then you get like in the pack you get like command stands as well. So you get like little dudes with flags. And then, as you can see, like you sort of like start stacking them up, and you're like, actually, yeah, the base, it's only static grass and like, yeah, that's what I mean. They're like, so they're really nice, and but just the effort to produce it. Like I say, it took me 2 months to paint the 50 of these, because it's like each one is like all of this detail. So there's like, you know, it's not like, and I'm the kind of guy who paints a lot of detail, and I did the same for everything. Yeah, I know, but it's somewhat tricky to do, so yeah, so it's good to do, and they look fucking amazing when they're done, but it's just the sheer effort of getting it done, as it were. Yeah, so just for reference, right, by the way, like the only paints I've used are, did I even use that? No, I didn't even use that. Use that, all that. Oh, I didn't even use that. So far, that's the point where we've got. So we've only used this many paints. Yeah. So I'll give you £20 for all of them. It's like, it took me 2 fucking months to paint those bastards. So this is where we are with the paint. So this is the paints we've used so far, and obviously next time we'll move on to like doing the layering and stuff. And the layering shouldn't take me that long.
It's not exactly clear whether they even truly exist.
So it's all dry now, but apart from the bases. Are you gonna focus for me, friend?
Finds a use for them.
There you go.
That's great. But if not, that's great too.
Obviously all of the it's all got a bit darker from before, but as you can see, like this sort of shit, oh, you're gonna play the no, focus on the guy in the front, focus on the guys at the back. Yeah, so as you can see, this obviously darkens down the colour. So the colours were really bright before, but obviously everything's been taken down. You can't really see the blue, so you can't really see the blue there. And this is like this rat skin orange is like, you know, it's really orange. So it's all been taken down by the wash. Painting with the stuff from Zug's jar. No, that would burn. Yeah, but as you can see, the wash, the wash really kind of. You literally saw the way I painted it, and the wash does wonders for sorting out. But the next phase is pissing about with the highlights. Yeah, the next phase is pissing about with the highlights. So what we're going to do is we're going to sort of like paint along the edges here to bring out the highlights, and then just bring along here and paint up like a slightly different shade, a brighter shade of red, and then we're going to go with the brighter shades of blue to bring out the colours in the gloves and stuff like that. And then we're going to pick out like the ears and the muzzles and the feet and the tail with like just lighter colours to just like bring out all the contours in the oh my god, bring out all the contours in the bring out all the contours in the actual in the model. So it's kind of like I say, first steps, but there you go. And we'll do some like cheap ass, I'll do a bit of dry brushing. I'll dry brush this sort of detail, and then like we'll maybe do a little bit of edge highlighting around here, a little bit of baby wet blending around here, a bit of dry brushing on the tail, maybe a little bit of dry brushing on the face to do like the skin tone on the face. But there we go. But it's getting a bit late for me, so I think thank you very much for turning up. It's most appreciated. Thank you very much. Yeah, and you know, if you think of anything else or give us any feedback, I'm not sure if Zug is going to be about on Friday, so we might well continue with these. And if we finish these, there's more shit over there we can finish. there's like literally a room for the shit. Doing my pile of shame. I don't really believe in a pile of shame, but it's like a backlog of stuff. Yeah. So, thank you very much, everyone. You have a good evening or morning or whatever time of day you're having. And thank you very much for watching. This is for the VOD purposes. If there's any watching on the VOD, it'd be absolutely amazing if you should subscribe, like, do all that great stuff. It really does help the channel grow, and you know, obviously ring the bell for notification. And there might be a small chance that you get notified of stuff like this happening on the channel. Thanks all the guys who turned up to the live stream. It's most appreciated. As always, your support is very, very much appreciated. It wouldn't be the same without you. Otherwise I'd just be sitting on my own just painting models, and it'd be weird. So yeah, you take it easy. thank you very much, and I'll see you. If I don't see you before, which I probably won't, because you know I live in a cave somewhere out in the middle of nowhere. I'll see you on Friday, and it might be us playing games, or it might be painting and finishing these little guys off, because I do want to finish them off on stream, and I will. No feet pics. No feet pics. You're not getting feet pics. Stop it. You weirdos. Right, take it easy, guys. I'll see ya next time. Farewell.